Hey everybody, I'm back again, and this today, yes, totally makes sense, just go with it. I'm actually going to be doing a double daily and possibly a triple daily, depending on if enough people are still playing at the next time, or at the next time. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, apparently. Maybe I won't do a triple daily, but this game should be very fun. I haven't seen a Fiora at 2K ELO, I don't think ever. This will be my first time. I'm really excited to see the new Zhao changes in action, and a lot of people have also requested Katarina. Although I'm a tad bit scared for Katarina, they have a few people that can get her out of it. I would be very surprised if Cassiopeia's ult will actually hit her, because I don't know if she spins, like if her character model spins while she's doing her her Katarina ultimate. I'm not sure if she spins around or if she technically just looks the same way all the time. So that'll be interesting to find out. But as far as everything else goes, let's see. Let's see what we can find out here. Looks like the average win ratio for Dyrus' Zhao is 66.6%. He's only played 3 games, so that's not really the greatest judgment. But let's see. Outside of that, SlothFetish's Blitzcrank, out of like 48 games, sorry, 38, no, 48. Yeah, out of 48 games, has a 60% win rate, and Captain Dunk's Malphite has a 57. So that'll be really interesting to see as well. Rhux's Lee Sin has a 61% win rate. StayBrutal's Graves has 58 win percentage. She's a fantastic Graves. Oh, and there might be a little bit of level 1 action going on here. Yes! Oh, and the grab coming out from Blitzcrank, but they're not going to be able to do enough damage. Now, Cassiopeia is going to do a lot of damage. Fiora picks up that first blood, and now they pop the mana barrier, and they do take her out with the poisons. And a lot of damage coming out from Lee Sin now, and the flash going down, and the stun now onto the Malphite. And I don't think Malphite's going to be able to get out of this. Malphite does go down, tries to bring them to the wall so that Ezreal can get a free little poke. I think he was trying to flash, he just didn't get a chance to. Which is a tad bit unfortunate, but great job by the blue team being able to do just a ridiculous amount of damage. And I really like the new Cassiopeia animations. Like, I like her snakes; they're all glowy and cool looking. And she takes wraiths for free, which is really cool. I like how her new skin. Well, that was really weird. Graves now just helping out with the red buff as he's come back to lane. Good guy Graves, definitely doing some work there before he can get to lane. He does have a ward, so I thought he might have been going to try to place a ward in the river, but he didn't actually go to do that. He does come to lane with a ward, 5 health potions, and a mana potion. So that is going to be very powerful for them. And Fiora, on the other hand, does a lot. She has 6 health potions and a Doran's Blade. Zhao's going to be... Yeah, Zhao's going to be hurting at this point. And the Lee Sin coming from the back, being able to do a lot of damage. And he's going to go for that kill. No, is the Ignite going to kill him? The Ignite might kill him. Oh my god, 10 health. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh. Perfect play by Zhao, being able to get him just barely in range of the tower, surviving, and then popping on the Ignite. Oh, that was so close. Zhao's flash is down though, so that helps Fiora even more since she's already winning. I'm not sure if she really needs too much more help in this top lane. She might, according to the pros, once you get ahead in top lane, especially once you get first blood and 2 assists, and then you push him out of lane. She has 10 more creep kills than him already at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and now he's losing almost an... Oh, he did get that cannon minion though, so that helps a lot. Yeah, Graves is going to do a lot of work down here. Oh, he gets grabbed into the tower range with the power fist. He does have to flash away. Great grab by Blitzcrank, being able to just barely get the graves. I didn't think that was gonna hit him, to be honest. I thought it was gonna hit a creep. Every once in a while, there's weird hitboxes to where creeps are much fatter than they appear. It's like one of those stickers you see on the side view mirror of cars, where it's like cars are closer than they appear. It's like that, but with creeps, because they're fatter than they appear. Again, I digress. So, a lot of damage coming out pretty much all around, except for mid lane, which is kind of weird, because usually mid lane is has the most aggression coming out, and a lot of Katarina does Shumpo, and that would have been it. Yeah, so that was after she Shumpos. That's the perfect time to throw down your poison and get a little bit of damage off, but she didn't actually throw any Twin Fangs. Cassiopeia is leveling up Noxious Splash, so she might be concentrating on just farming, which would be a little bit interesting. Most of them do Twin Fangs simply for the burst damage, the sustained burst damage, because she does a lot of damage with it. And now, yes, a lot of Twin Fang damage coming out, the ult coming out, and more Twin Fang damage, and she gets ulted, or not ulted, ignited, and so close again, less than 30 health. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have a heart attack by the end of this game. All the kills are so close. And Zhao now doing a little bit of damage on Fiora. They're going pretty much even. Fiora's going to freeze the lane at her tower to force Zhao to go back. Because now he's forced to be scared of this Lee Sin. Since he only has a ward in this tri-bush. He doesn't have vision. Lee Sin does not have vision into the river. Or this part of the river anyway, so it's not a good position. He's just going to go back, possibly, yeah, he picked up another ward, going to hopefully get him vision into the river so he doesn't have to be as scared. But great job by Fiora, being able to control the lane just so well, and being level 5 for Xincha's level 4, and a lot of damage coming out, and the safeguard now coming out, and I think she might go down. Katarina goes for the kill, but very unfortunate. She was unable to do it before she went down. And the Lee Sin just barely missing that last Wraith. Could have possibly jumped in on it or taken it. And Malphite has red buff, and I don't know if Lee Sin saw him right away, because it didn't look like he was really running, or he just didn't really care. He missed another Sonic Wave. Zhao is now going bottom, or going down towards middle, and he's in the jungle now. It looks like he's still kind of scared to just go top and go against the Fiora one-on-one. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it even once he hits 6. I'm not sure if that's 100% possible. So let's go ahead and check out the gold here. Looks like Graves is doing a lot of work. He has 55 creep kills against Ezreal's 48. Plus the 3 assists is going to give him a total of 2,100 gold. Again, still the most gold on the team is going to be that Fiora. A lot of it's coming from that first blood, and the fact that she also has 57 creep kills. So she's doing an absolute great job at top lane against the Zhao. I really want to see what Zhao can do once he gets on the same level playing. He is 1,000 gold behind, which is not good. And Malphite's level 6. He might go for this kill, might go for the ultimate. I don't think he will, though, since Lee Sin is now also here. He actually hit it. He hit level 6 before their mid-Katarina. So Malphite's just been jungling and farming like crazy. So great job by Malphite being able to hit level 6. It's a little curious to me. Katarina must have gone back quite a few times at this point. She did die early on in the game, but that didn't really affect her experience since they didn't pick up any kills. She was in mid lane in time. And Fiora now goes down from the gank up top with Malphite and Zhao. Not good evening up that battle. Now Zhao is 22 CS behind. He might try to push this lane really, really hard so that Fiora misses out on a creep wave of experience, which is definitely what he could use at this point in time. Taric really, really low, going down, super close. He's just going to kind of hang back, do his little gemmy, shiny thing. The grab might come out. Oh, I thought that Graves was going to quick draw into that grab. Good job for Graves not falling for the hey, juke this grab, please maneuver. That Blitzcrank one. And I think that's why this Blitzcrank possibly has such a high win ratio. Again, he has a 60% win rate out of 48 games with Blitzcrank. And it's probably plays like that that does it, except typically they're successful because most people don't expect it. And the first dragon going down for the blue team at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. That's a pretty early, I guess early to standard level to get dragon. And now that Taric warded their blue buff, they have vision on it, so Cassiopeia might try to steal it. It's always possible. Cassiopeia is level 8 when Katarina is only level 6. And a lot of damage going on. Blitzcrank is there to try to help. They're not going to give it to Katarina. They're going to keep it on Malphite, which is obviously the better choice since he kind of needs it. And Katarina doesn't. She already has the cooldown reduction from killing people or getting assists. And then again, she doesn't use mana as well. So it's just two reasons that you don't really need to give that to Katarina. And Fiora is actually going down against the Zhao now at this point. So Zhao's getting really powerful. Even with him being behind, he's still able to do a lot of work. Does do a lot of damage. And now I think he might actually go down. And a great job parrying a lot of his abilities, preventing that pop-up. But the dash comes out and the 3-talon strike. And again, she parries it and exchanges some damage. And now Malphite's in mid against the Lee Sin, and Zhao goes back in, but Fiora counters everything and just absolutely demolishes him. Malphite might come in for an ult here, but he would be all by himself. Tower diving isn't always the best thing to do, especially since Lee Sin does have safeguard and he can kind of jump around a little bit. And he dragon kicks him into the tower, takes another shot. Does have red buff. This might be possible. Oh, very unfortunate. They weren't able to do it. He took too much damage from the creeps. And that's pretty much what did him in. If he was a little bit closer for that dragon kick and he would have taken 2 tower shots, I think Malphite would have gone down. But it just didn't happen. It was a great thought. Great in theory, but just not executed as perfectly as planned. So nobody has over 100 CS yet, but Graves is getting very close. It's 11 minutes in the game and he has 95 creep kills. Excellent job by Graves, and this is why he has such a high win percentage as Graves. 58% out of 184 games. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculously high. Typically, most people have around a 60% win rate with their best champion, but then playing at about 200 games on that one champion, it's pretty difficult to have that high. And Fiora is getting initiated on by the Zhao, but she doesn't necessarily want that to happen. She wants to kind of bait him into the tower, make him take a couple tower shots. She gets popped up by the 3-talon strike, and now she's just going to pop her health potions. She doesn't really have enough mana to fully do anything yet. Her ultimate is also not up for another 15 seconds. And Malphite got pinged out by Fiora, or by the blue team. Well, they are retreat pings. And I know that they know that he's there. He might go around the back, and they could possibly tower dive her. It's something that Unstoppable Force is really, really good at, and Graves takes down the Ezreal, and now he's, oh my gosh, he picks up that double kill, just barely staying alive with the lifesteal from the 2 Doran's Blades and the little bit of attack speed that he has. Great job, and now Katarina coming out with her ultimate, was able to Shumpo back, and the Dragon Kick, kicking her back, making her back off, and now they're going for the tower dive. Yes, and they do pick up the kill, and she just Shumpos in and then Shumpos away. Excellent, perfectly executed by the Katarina and the Malphite. Just absolutely perfect. And now they see Zhao in middle bush because blue does have a ward here. So great ward by the blue team. And now Fiora is either going to push really hard or freeze the lane. It looks like she's not really doing either of the two. She's just kind of pushing mildly hard. Oh, no, yeah, it looks like she's in serious mode now. Alright, so let's see where the gold is at this point. Malphite's doing really good on their team. Malphite on the red team has more gold than everybody by about 1,000 on his team anyway. On the blue team, we basically have a three-way tie between Fiora, Cassiopeia, and Graves, which are the three people you want to have the most gold on your team. It's definitely not something that the red team is going to be looking forward to. And the ultimate possibly coming out from Cassiopeia, but it looks like she's just going to kill her flat out. So putting all the poisons right on top of Katarina, if she doesn't run away, it's not going to be a happy times for her. And a great silence coming out from Blitzcrank, but very unfortunately, he's still going to go down with ease. And they are pinging for Dragon, because Dragon is coming out very shortly. It's going to be in about 20 seconds, so it's not right away, but it is close. So they're going to take blue buff first, which is a great play on their part. They really want to take this blue buff, make sure that nobody on the red team has it. Fiora has to run away. She did ignite the Zhao to try to get that, try to get more damage, but then the Malphite came in. Malphite is just going all in and just going behind the tower and farming, you know, doing his thing. Pretty much signaling that they're... Oh, and a great ultimate by Fiora, being able to prevent that pop-up from the Malphite. And now Malphite's going to get a free kill, but her being able to ult that unstoppable force, that's the best way to stop an unstoppable force, is just to dodge it. Oh, and the grab just barely missing from the from the Blitz, and now Blitz is so slowed from the red buff. He's going to go down, yes, with the Dragon Kick and the Resonating Strike. Great job by Lee Sin. I like how he killed him in style. I like when people do that, you know, because you gotta have good style. Gotta have good style. And a lot of damage coming out. That was a perfect ultimate onto the Katarina from the Cassiopeia. Katarina tried to juke the Sonic Wave coming out from Lee Sin, but right when she juked that, she forgot about Cassiopeia. And that's when Cassiopeia was like, oh boy, free ult. And got a free ult. So great job by the blue team, just forcing Katarina into an impossible position and being able to pick up that kill. They also took the second dragon, and this is not necessarily looking good for the red team. Of course, it's always simple. They are pinging dragon because they do want to grab it, or at least know if it's down or not. I don't know if they know that it's down. They did put a ward in this bush, but blue team knows that the ward's there, and they also know that Blitzcrank is going towards bottom in the river. And I think that Graves should be backing off here. A lot of pings coming out from red onto the Cassiopeia. They do see the Taric in mid, though, as well, and he has Oracle, so he's going to put him off. Zhao ults without his passive, so he knocks them both away. And now Zhao is getting targeted by both people, and I don't think that Lee Sin really cares. He's just going to keep running and let Fiora gain her movement speed and attack him. But in the meantime, Graves did get picked up, most likely from a grab and the Ezreal ult. So just absolute great job altogether on that. And now Katarina is coming in. She's going to Shumpo, and Lee Sin's just going to stand there, it seems. She does able to get that second Shumpo off onto Fiora, and she does start her ult. But unfortunately for her, she didn't pick up the kill, but then her Shumpo came off cooldown and she was able to. Oh my god, a double ult from Cassiopeia. Perfect job, and now she's going to go for the next kill, and she gets completely juked out by the Malphite, and now she's going to kill him without any problems. Malphite tried to do what he could, but it just wasn't enough. That Rylai's just provided too much utility for her. Overall, great play. Cassiopeia was able to turn that bad situation into a good one for her. So now Cassiopeia has 5 kills and 4 assists. She has a Rylai's, and now she also has a Hextech Revolver. That's going to help her sustain a little bit more in those fights, as well as slow the whole enemy down with the utility from the Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Zhao still refuses to take down the top tower. He really wants to just keep farming these minions. He's content with farming, doesn't have any problems with it. And, oh, they tried to go for a little bit of a gank there from behind the tower. It just wasn't quite working. Zhao just caught on too easily. And Taric really wants to get the last hit onto that ward down, and yeah, there's too much going on the field right now. So they pinged off Lee Sin, forced Lee Sin to get out of their jungle, which is good for them because you don't want Lee Sin just kind of hanging around in their jungle. It's never a good thing. And Katarina gets slowed by the Rylai's, and a lot of damage coming out bot. It looks like, yes, the Blitz does go down from the Graves. Graves just auto-attacks, and the Ignite coming out. I'm not sure exactly why the Ignite came out. I think it might have just been to thwart him off from initiating onto the Taric. And now Taric finally gets the last hit onto that ward. And Cassiopeia is all by herself. She's gonna get hit here. Oh, and the ultimate coming out from Cassiopeia. But right when the Unstoppable Force came out, as you can see, once he's in that Unstoppable Force, he cannot be disabled. Even though it's only for like a fraction of a second, it's still... Oh, and the collateral damage to the back of the face. Just coming out. Great job by Graves being able to pick up that kill. But she ulted at the same time the Unstoppable Force came out, and you saw it just said, cannot be disabled. And that is the most disheartening thing that you could possibly see, is cannot be disabled right when you use your ult. And oh, the grab coming out perfectly from the Blitz, and Blitz doesn't power fist him. It looks like he power fisted a minion, and now he's getting sandwiched in between so many members of the blue team. The stun coming out after the dragon kick, and then Graves picks up the final blow. So great job. And now Fiora is just behind the tower farming. I think she wants to take down the tower. Zhao is going to try to do as much damage as she can. She does ignite Zhao, and she might go for the ult here, but I don't think she will. Yeah, she's not that confident in her ability against Zhao with this 3-talent strike and possible ultimate. And again, wow, she's just destroying that Zhao right now. So great job by Fiora being able to zone out the Xin, be ahead by 50 creep kills, 2 kills, and 2 assists. On top of that, have 1 less death. And now, a lot of damage coming out from Cassiopeia, and she ults, being able to get away scot-free. I think the Ignite might kill her. Yes, the last tick of Ignite kills her. But Fiora is able to pick up a ton of kills, not a ton of damage, tons of damage. So great job by Fiora being able to jump into that fight, just jumping in, flashing, and then ulting immediately, trying to get as much damage as she can, trying to save the Cassiopeia. Unfortunately for Cass, her snake got cooked. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Just go with it. But the Ignite's just really powerful. It does true damage. It goes through shields as far as I know. It just does a lot. So it's really, really potent, really powerful. Especially later on in the game. Once you have 18 or level 18, you do more true damage. And blue team taking out the dragon again. So they're just accumulating that gold lead as much as they can. And Fiora has a green elixir right now, and she also has a red in the inventory. So she's going to be able to do a lot of work. She has a Last Whisper and a Bloodthirster. Very interesting build, but I can definitely see how it works. And Cassiopeia gets jumped on again. That combo of Malphite and Katarina is just proving to be too much burst for them. Blitz coming out, and he's going to go for the grab. I don't think he'll be able to dodge it. He actually just goes for a Power Fist. And Graves goes in, does a lot of damage. He is exhausted, and unfortunately he ults after the when the exhaust is still open. And now Oh, Katarina's going to do so much damage to everybody, and Ezreal goes down. Katarina tries to come in, but yeah, Graves is getting absolutely fed. He's 201 creep kills, 9 champion kills. Probably has enough gold at this point. Yeah, 2k gold for the Phantom Dancer. It's at 24 minutes having an IE Phantom Dancer is very, very good. They took a second middle tower, and they might go for another one. I don't think so. They don't really have... They are, actually. I'd be really scared. I don't know... Do they have a Shirelias? They don't even have a Shirelias. But they're going for the inhibitor, too, and I don't think is the Unstoppable Force going to come out? Unstoppable Force is not off cooldown. Great job by the blue team knowing exactly what the cooldowns are. Ezreal's ult just came out, and now the surrender vote came out from the red team. Whew. That was a great job by the blue team. Blue team took those early 3 kills, and they did not give up. They kept fighting. Red team kept fighting back as hard as they could. They were in the fight. They were ganking. They were all over the map at all times. It was just very unfortunate that blue team was playing just as hard. They were trying. They were coordinated. They were together. They kept timers on everything, and they just played it perfectly. So great job by the blue team. Congratulations, and good game to the red team by sticking in there, doing as much as you could. But then again, getting an inhibitor at 24 minutes typically tends to be very difficult to come back from. But yeah, if you guys like my videos, make sure to like them, subscribe, and comment in the comments section below. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.